Hi, this is Kristi Carter. I wanted to show you my fall garden. I love this time of the year because the fall really specializes in berries and textures and colors, especially leaf color. So right now we're up here. This is a snowball viburnum tree. This is a beautiful tree. It turns this gorgeous colors, deep reds as it gets colder and colder in the year. It's fantastic. My grandma used to have one in her yard, so it's really kind of special that we have one in our yard. Then over here we have this really neat, I think it's a Japanese type of cotoneaster. And I like this guy because it has silver foliage. It's kind of prickly, sticky type foliage, and the red berries. Really fun for Thanksgiving, holiday centerpieces and things like that. Then what's really fun is to look at all the colors still going on. It's the first week of November here in California, in the Bay Area. And we have colors still going that we planted in July. That's really popping right now. This is beautiful. This is salvia and a type of low-growing zinnia. It's a bush's zinnia. Very pretty. Up next to Jerome, our giraffe friend. And our roses are starting to put out probably their third and final bloom for the season. We have this beautiful snow and summer ground cover. Thor likes to eat some of it sometimes. He's our Bernese mountain dog. And we have the beautiful purple aster going on right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. We saw this when we were visiting the Biltmore Hotel in North Carolina a couple years ago, so we had to put some in because it reminded me, or Mike and I, of the Biltmore Hotel, so it's kind of fun. So it's kind of fun, by the way, when you're traveling, to get things from your travel areas and plant them in your ground, in your garden, or bring something inside for the winter. So let's come around this way. We have some nice borage that is flowering here. This borage is beautiful. It has this nice star-shaped blue flower, and I use that actually to float in soups, like a pumpkin soup with the nice blue on top would be a beautiful contrast and very pretty. And throughout the yard, we've kind of tucked in some nice little pansy color. This is going to be a lot fuller and really beautiful at the beginning of spring. As we go down here, we still have our Tuscan rose, which is blooming beautifully. This is a great rose to have. It doesn't have a fragrance, but it blooms a lot throughout the year. We get about 5 blooms out of this guy. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then behind this guy, the Tuscan rose, we have pomegranates. It is so easy to grow pomegranates in California. It's fantastic. I mean, each one of those are about $4 each at the grocery store, and we get them for free now. It's awesome. We absolutely love it. We have the California fuchsia, or Zethnaria, right here blooming. It's her little heart out. It's drought tolerant, super easy to grow, no big deal, super easy. And here we have a big Grecian bay tree. We've had this guy in here for about 16 years. It's absolutely gorgeous, and whenever we need a bay leaf for our soups or stews, there you go. We have plenty of them, and I like to give them away. These also make really, really good boughs and wreaths and things like that. It's great to give, like a big branch to a friend or something like that. So it's just, you can utilize so many things in your garden to give away as gifts, especially around this time of the holidays. And then over here we have some more roses going. These guys are putting on their 4th and final bloom. These are kind of more of a landscape rose. They're like a wild rose, and I specialize in wild, old-fashioned roses because they're so easy to care for. I never spray them. I prune them once or twice a year, and that's it. Really, that's totally it. So easy. Then we come up here to the ginkgo, and I love the drama of the leaves. The leaves are a beautiful cut, like half saucer cut leaf type shape. They're fantastic, beautiful, beautiful ginkgo. They have that golden color in the fall time. It's absolutely gorgeous. Next to that, we have the hawthorn, which is just loaded with berries this year. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous berry-laden tree. And I cut these branches to put into my flower arrangements. And I like to put the berries of this, branches of berries on the lower part of my vase arrangements. So there's some drama, some spillage of it coming over the vase. It's really beautiful. I'll show you inside in just a little bit. And then next to that, we have our Fuyu persimmon tree. Watch out here. We have have our Fuyu persimmon. It is absolutely loaded this year. Now the persimmons are funny. There's two types, the Hayachi, which are the teardropped, and those you have to wait until they're really soft and kind of pulpy inside to eat. They're really good. But these are best when they're firm. And so I slice them and I put them in salads, like spinach salad. It's a very pretty contrast with spinach, the dark green, and also the pomegranate seeds. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a jewel salad, and it's perfect for holiday celebration, whatever. Fantastic. So anyway, and this guy, the Fuyu, he produces like this every other year. Last year we actually had 4 persimmons. This year we had about 400 persimmons. So it's pretty darn amazing. We may even call the, they're helping hands for, so for the Concord Food Shelter. They actually will come out, urban farmers, that's the name. Urban farmers may be coming out to pick the rest of these persimmons, and we'll give them away to the food shelters. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on my tour. I want to see your gardens this fall, so go ahead and shoot a video, and I'd love to share videos with you. All right, take care. Kristi Carter. Bye-bye. I almost forgot. I wanted to show you the Buddha cloth. This is a citrus planted in a pot, and look at the shapes of these fruits. They're fantastic. This is actually originally from China, and I got this at a Persian nursery about 5 years ago, and it is producing like crazy. All these different shapes. They're so interesting, and they're big. These are big, interesting fruits. They're almost kind of scary. Perfect around Halloween season. And I mean, look at all these different shapes. They're incredible. They are, only the rind is edible, so I take a zester and I zest it into like cookies or pies or something like that. It'd probably be good in tea, something like that. I have seen these infused with vodka. I've seen them in oils, like olive oils and things like that. But anyway, it's super easy to grow, very dramatic, very interesting, especially for like centerpieces, and it's fantastic. These are fun, super easy. I don't do too much except for water it, maybe fertilize it once a year. That's it. It's easy gardening and it's fun. Take care. See you later. Happy gardening.